margin of error becomes so minimal when you're bowling to Junaid Shamsu. And his eyes lit up when he saw the short delivery and finding the gap. This is a very good start now for Legend Warriors. They're up and running. They're up for the challenge. They know that they are playing against one of the, if not the best, one of the best bowling attacks here in the UAE domestic circuit. And this is what you would always want early on. Just have that courageous and fearless approach. Junaid Shamsu, of course, talking about him. He too has been around the domestic arena for quite a while now. I remember 10 to 15 years ago, he used to play on those cement concrete wickets, and oh my, this man used to really make the ball disappear. Well, he seems to be in a bit of a bother here. Salman Salim doesn't look to be 100%. That's not good signs early on. You would not want your premier bowler Salman Salim to have any kind of injury early on in this game. It's the first game, mind you, of the tournament, or for Carwan CC. So that's not a very pleasant sight if you are a Carwan CC fan. Yeah, doesn't look all that comfortable, Salman Salim. But what a hit by Junaid Shamsu. That's the way he plays. That's his natural gameplay. And I really love the way he backs his natural gameplay. Gets you those quick 30-40s. And once he gets settled, he converts those 30s into big ones. A class act, Junaid Shamsu. Yeah, surely he's not looking 100%. And I don't think so he's going to continue. This is not good news for Carwan CC. Salman Salim is deciding to pull out and is not being able to continue bowling. There is a slight bit of niggle, and he will be walking off the field to get the all needed medical attention. Now this is going to be an interesting call, because surely Mozam Hayat wasn't expecting this, to have an early injury. So who is he going to go with? And I think Ayhan Afzal Khan, he's another class act who has the experience to bowl with the new ball, but that's not the case. It seems like it's going to be Shahan Akram. Wow, this is surprising. Don't remember seeing him bowl in any of the games in the past. I know he's a class act when it comes to his batting abilities, but let's see what he's got in store with the ball in his hand. Yeah, no time to warm up whatsoever. Straight away needs to get into the act. Wasn't expecting this. Tossed up delivery. What a delivery. Shahan Akram. Not in his wildest dreams he would have thought that he would be given the second over because there was an injury. Asked to come and bowl these 3 deliveries, and look what he's done. He's picked up one of the most important wickets for his team. Oh, this is very brave bowling, and have a look at that turn. It turned very sharply, completely bamboozling Junaid Shamsu, and he was castled. This is a big blow. It's Junaid Shamsu, who showed a lot of promise, has to go back after scoring run a ball 6. This is fascinating stuff, to say the least. Shahan Akram bowling in the second over, asked to bowl just the 3 more deliveries to complete the over, cover it up for Salman Salim, and look at what he's done. He's produced an unplayable delivery. That was a very good ball, and also a very brave delivery, mind you. Flighting it, giving a lot of air and enticing Junaid Shamsu to go and play across the line. That's exactly what he did. New batter makes his way in the middle. Another quality act. Aditya Sarna. Needs to ensure he just stays in the middle. And now, what's going to be interesting as to if Shahan Akram is going to be getting another over, because surely he's going to go to his captain and ask him, mate, I did an exceptional job. You asked me to bowl at a crunch situation, that too against Junaid Shamsu. I've got him out. I need another over. Yeah, what a terrific start to this man on your screen. Yeah, one thing is quite evident, that there is a lot happening in the middle. The ball is turning sharply, it's gripping, it's biting off the surface. And Shahan Akram, we know he really enjoys his outing with the bat, but this evening, in the early start, look at what he's done. He's picked up a wicket for his team. They were going along so well, mind you. Rizwan striking it well in the first over. Exciting stuff by Shahan Akram. It's 2 gone, 15 for 1. Ovaisari to continue bowled a decent first over. Swan getting a boundary in the very first over. Beautifully bowled onto the line on the stuff of the stumps, ensuring he keeps the line precise. This is what you will see from Awais Ali Shah. Keeps things very simple in the middle. Doesn't really try to bowl quick. And on the other end now, Rizwan and Aditya, they can take their time in the middle. Some districts Cricket Academy, that's what they did in the first match, in the opening game. They were struggling. They lost a lot of wickets early on. This is up in the air and very close to that cover fielder. Needs to be a little careful now. Awais said he wouldn't mind this. He would want Rizwan to play these aerial shots. As a bowler, you would never want the batter to really see off your over. Awais Ali Shah is always very hungry for wickets. He is economical, but he looks to pick up early wickets. It's been around with Carwan CC for quite a while now. One of their premier spinners. No surprises was given the new ball duties. This has been pulled away, and it's gone towards the boundaries. Found the gap to precision. So they're taking the charge against Awais Ali. 15 runs already conceded just into the second over. And that is a brilliant stroke. A very brave shot. And that's much more like it. Needs to adjust his length. It's bowling a bit too full. If you can slow down just a touch and also adjust his length, just that back of the length. Yeah, that's the one. Beautifully bowled. And somehow they have stolen a single. 3 gone, 22 for 1. Well, it seems like Shahan Akram is convinced his captain to give him another go. And why not? He's picked up a wicket in the only 3 deliveries he had to bowl. Good delivery once again. I really love the trajectory and I love the way he's allowing the ball to flight. He's giving a lot of air. And he would want Rizwan to really go for a big shot. And mind you, Rizwan is a batter. Look at that. He was moving away from the stumps and then decided all of a sudden to shuffle across the stumps. Pulled away. There is a fielder down there, so just gets a single. Singles isn't going to be a problem for Carwan CC, whereas on the other end they would want to ensure they don't lose any further wickets in the power play. Shahan Akram is bowling beautifully at the moment. He's got a backed offside field. Nicely played, playing it with soft hands and allowing the ball to come to him, not really rushing onto it. And that's the right approach. Aditya Sarun, he knows that on the other end his partner is looking to play some free-flowing strokes, so he would want to ensure that you just hold one end. You don't want to be really forcing the issue. Got a long on and a deep mid wicket in place for Shahan. Oh, that's the one which goes away. So he's got some tricks and trades under his sleeve, Shahan Akram. He's an intelligent bowler. And to be honest, I haven't really seen much of Shahan Akram. I've seen him bowling before the game. He was warming up, but I never thought that he's going to be getting an over. Now this is high in the air. Chance. It's a brain fade. This is not good cricket by Rizwan because he knew that it's the longest part of the ground towards the deep mid wicket. There was a fielder stationed there, and look at what he's done. He's found him and he's not made a mistake. That's an easy catch. Another batter got off to a good start but just could not carry on. So Legend Warriors, they lose their second. Rizwan will have to go back after scoring 15 runs. Well, if you talk about the runs which they've gotten, they should be pretty much satisfied with that. The problem is that they've lost both their openers. Junaid Shamsu, I think, getting out on a very good delivery, but Rizwan Malik, I think he's thrown away his wicket. It's himself to be blamed. And what a dream spell Shahan Akram is bowling. They've got some quality bowlers, mind you. Mozam Hayat, he was out there in the middle, had a close look at the wicket with his teammates. And he thought there is so much to offer for the spinners. And that's the reason they've gone with a heavy spin attack. Look at that turn he's getting on offer. But equally well played by Akshay. And the ball will trickle away towards the boundary. So this is it went full over by Shahan. He's picked up a wicket, but the next delivery, he's been cut away for a boundary. It's 4 gone, 28 for 2. So we're going to see a bowling change. It's going to be Ayan Afzal Khan for the very first time in this match. Another quality left arm spinner, a very talented all-rounder. Can definitely turn the ball. And is a bowler. Oh, look at that. Beautifully done. And Aditya, he's stunned. He's been surprised with that excellent delivery. Yeah, it's a dream wicket for any spinner in the world. We saw Imran Tahir, he bowled beautifully, but it was a different surface. But there wasn't much on offer. But this wicket is a one which will offer plenty for the spinners. As a captain, I would have given another go to Awais Ali Shah, because now that Rizwan has departed, there's two new batters at the crease. This is chipped in the air. It's a safe shot. It's a lightning quick outfield here in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Gets a boundary. So still they are playing a few strokes out there, even though they have lost two important wickets. But I like this really. If it's there to be hit, if it's a loose delivery, you need to cash on to it. And also it was a very smart shot selection, knowing that there was nobody towards the fine leg. Always wanted to go aerial. And on the other end, Ayaan Afzal Khan, I don't really think he's going to be minding these kind of shots. He would really want the batter to play across the line, because Ayaan Afzal Khan is a bowler who picks up a lot of LBWs, gets the batters bowled. Yeah, that's the one which pitches and straightens. His lines are so immaculate. Ayaan Afzal Khan hardly gives you any room whatsoever. It can be really frustrating. Look at now, this is close. This is going to be very, very close. Umpire Nadeem Anjum raises his finger. And I was just praising this class act, Ayaan Afzal Khan, that how precise he is with his lines. And yet again, this was pitched in the middle, on the middle stump, straightened, and yeah, that is a very good decision, I believe. Nadeem Anjum calling it right. So it's not looking good for Legend Warriors. They've lost their third, and the spinners are creating havoc in the middle. Aditya Saran goes for 7. Well, I don't want to say it, but I'll have to say it. I think Salman Salim, that injury was blessing in disguise for Carwan CC. Because then only Shahan Akram, the surprise package, was introduced into the attack. He picked up 2 important wickets. And the rest is history. It's getting very tough out there. Oh, I love this. Very aggressive field setup. 2 slips in position. Oh, beautifully bowled. How has that missed the off stump? It's a treat to watch when these men of Carwan CC are on song. It's the end of over number 5. It's 32 for 3. So it's going to be Shahan Akram to continue and to be bowling the last over of the power play. Yeah, he's getting a lot of turn. That's quite evident. But needs to adjust his line. Beautifully done once again. Pressure is on Legend Warriors. They're playing their opening game, and that too against one of the top quality sides, Carwan CC, who are filled with A lot of stars in their team. Talking about their bowling. Still have Hilal Noor to be introduced into the attack. So they'll keep on coming at you. Sanjay Pel, another quality act. It's been cut away, but have a look at this effort. They're all charged up. They're giving their 100% Carwan CC. And you can hear there's a lot of chirping out there in the middle. Pretty dominant performance so far. Walked away, just a single on offer. Well, Legend Warriors, I think they need to really reassess and think as to what is going to be a decent score on this wicket. We saw in the first game, the opening game, some district cricket academy losing a lot of early wickets, but then some brilliant partnerships in the middle. And in the end, they went on to score 170 on this wicket. That is a very good score. Lovely delivery. This is the one which he takes it away from the right-handers. Very smart, canny bowler. As I said early on, I have not seen much of Shahan Akram, but today it has been a treat to watch him. Now I think he's got him. Yes, picks up his third. This is turning out to be a dream spell for Shahan Akram. We know what he can do with the bat, his abilities with the bat, but he's been given a role today to be bowling with the new ball. Look at what he's done. He's picked up 3 wickets, 3 important wickets. That's the one which he takes it away. And no mistakes made behind the stumps. So they're falling apart now, Legend Warriors. This is not looking good as they lose their fourth. It's 34 for 4. New batter Siam will have to face the music because there's plenty happening out there. There is so much turn on offer. And Shahan Akram, my oh my, what a surprise package he's been. Had to fill in the shoes for his partner Salman Salim, who had an injury in the second over of the contest. Close. And what a delivery once again by Shahan. Was on the verge of picking up another wicket. Well, this is such an exciting start to this event. It's 6 gone, 34 for 4. Yeah, there you go, the signal coming in from Nadeem Anjum, the completion of the power play. Yeah, by looking at this field, they're going for the kill. Having 2 slips in place, having a short catching cover, having a deep mid wicket alongside a long off. So it's just getting tougher and tougher for Legend Warriors. Beautifully bowled. This is exhilarating stuff to say the least. Hamid Khan, he is surely enjoying his outing out there. A bowler who can turn the ball. This is hit hard. And has he found the gap? Now that will certainly release a bit of tension and nerves. Hamid Khan just bowling slightly shorter, and Akshay was equal to the task. Just rocking back at the back foot and getting 4 important runs. Yeah, just marginally getting it wrong, Hamid Khan. Yeah, that's much more like it. When you know that there is so much turn, you need to ensure you just don't try to go after the ball. You need to play with soft hands. Let the ball come to you. And if ever so, the ball is away from you, it's not onto the stumps, just rock back at the back foot and try to play it as late as you can. Try to cut the ball. But there's one shot you would want to ensure you don't play on this wicket, and that is across the line. We've already seen Ayan Afzal Khan picking up a wicket when the batter tried to play him across the line. Such a quality act, this boy. Lovely. Yeah, at the moment, Carwan CC, they're all over Legend Warriors. And look at how quickly they're getting through their overs. We're already in the 7th over. Yeah, that's much more like it. I like that approach by Siam. They need to ensure they just keep their wickets intact. Try to get somewhere around 130, 135. But if you try to be aggressive and play a bit more strokes at this stage, you might just end up getting all out. Beautifully bowled. Top class delivery. Another excellent over by Ayan Afzal Khan comes to the end. It's 7 gone, 39 for 4. And then it's going to be Shahan Akram to continue, and no surprises. The way he's bowling, he really deserves to be getting to bowl all his overs, and also he's picked up 3 wickets. He's got a great opportunity to pick up another wicket or 2. That's been cut away nicely. He's found the gap. And it's racing away towards the boundary. So Akshay certainly is giving up a fight in the middle. And that's what you need from Legend Warriors. You need to ensure you just score runs on these freebies. That wasn't the best of deliveries though. It was a short delivery. It was there to be hit. And Akshay taking full opportunity. Excellent stuff behind the stumps. Because that ball was always going to go away from him. But he's done extremely well. Yeah, he's an absolute live wire behind the stumps. We've already seen him take in an excellent catch early on. Yeah, this is much more like it. Hitting it in the gap. There's a huge real estate towards the deep mid wicket. So there's always runs on offer. And also Shahan Akram, a bowler who brings the ball in and of course takes away as well. So you need to be a bit mindful. Try to read his hand. So he's picked up a wicket where he took one away from the right-hander. Yeah, that's the one. But, it's been cut away nicely. So it's turning out to be quite a handy over for Legend Warriors. Yeah, by no means I believe it's a wicket where you can score 180, 190, and that too against the quality bowling attack of Carwan CC. So you need to have a realistic goal, realistic score in your mind. So get somewhere around 135, 140 if ever so. These two stay for at least 15, 16 overs. Have a look at the turn on offer. Yeah, is certainly bowling exceptionally well here. Shahan Akram comes to bat at the number 3, number 4 position. It's been the backbone of Carwan CC, that middle order which he really takes care of. Comes to bat at a very important position and ensures scores big. Yeah, this is much better. Siam, he's yet to get off the mark. Nonetheless, this has turned out to be a terrific spell by Shahan Akram. 8 gone, 47 for 4. It just looks like that the captain Mozam Hayat is going to be bowling Ayhan Afzal Khan out. He might be getting another couple of overs. He's certainly getting one here, and that should be the right approach because you are at a stage where you could afford to go for the kill. Tossed up, beautifully bowled, and that will release a bit of tension. Siam, he couldn't get off the mark until 6 deliveries he's played. I beg your pardon. I think that was Akshay who took the single. Yeah, got it wrong there. So Siam is yet to open his account. He's played 6 deliveries. So this is going to be interesting because Ayhan Afzal Khan is very miser, very economical, hardly gives you any looseners. And on the other end, Siam is itching to get off strike, and this is hit high up in the end, and what a way to open your account. That has been absolutely bludgeoned out of the park. And I don't really think Ayhan Afzal Khan was expecting this because he was struggling, he was looking agitated until this brilliant stroke coming from his blade, getting 6 important runs. Also the 50 comes up for Legend Warriors. Yeah, smart bowling, just bowling quicker through the air and ensuring he doesn't really bowl in his arc, just pulling it away from his reach. Because we know that Siam, he's pretty strong towards the deep mid wicket. So Ayhan Afzal Khan could afford to just toss one up. Lovely. It's a good little comeback after he was pumped for a huge 6. That's a perfect start here to their campaign in this tournament. Carwan CC. I remember Mozam Hayat, he said he wanted to bat first as well. This is up in the air now. Is that another maximum? You bet it is. That is a lofty hit by Siam. And all of a sudden now, he's decided to really cut loose and unleash and look to play a bit more strokes out there. Going down on one knee, and really he's got a lot of bat on this. And he's not striking it against any ordinary bowler. He's striking against one of the finest left-arm spinners here in the UAE. Of course, he's played a lot of cricket for the international UAE team as well. Has this boy on your screen, Ayhan Afzal Khan. So he's got vast experience on his shoulders. Yeah, fortune favouring the brave. Gets another boundary. So it's turned out to be a massive over for Legend Warriors. And I think this is what was required. They needed that one big over. And they have gotten, and that too against Ayhan Afzal Khan. Getting a thick outside edge. Nobody patrolling towards that third man region. And also there was no short third as well. 9 gone, 64 for 4. Well, it's a decent little partnership now being built between Akshay and Siam. Siam, mind you, took him 7 deliveries to get off the mark, and wow, the way he got off the mark, struck really big, went towards the deep mid wicket, and that too towards the longest part of the ground. That was a brave stroke. In comes another fine talent. It's going to be Hilal Noor. So more spin being introduced, and that's quite obvious by looking at the wicket. There's a lot happening out there in the middle. Another bowler who bowls a bit quicker through the air. Bowls with a lot of control. He's got it away with that. It's quite close to that wide tram line. And also, it's good to see that Mozam Hayat, the captain, is having a very positive and aggressive approach. Still having short cover and a slip in place. That's beautifully played. Yeah, Akshay, he knows that. Just 2 meters either side of the stumps, and he would have gotten full value of the shot he's played because he struck this very hard. Decent start by Hilal. Couple of dot deliveries to start proceedings. Yeah, this is the delivery where Hilal has been picking quite a few wickets lately. Comes in and usually bowls after 10 overs. And that wrong gun, which most of the batters don't really read off his hand, and try to play across the line, getting LBW and bowled. Now this is a very risky shot. I was too close to cut as well. So it's a good little battle going on. It's a good contest, Akshay. He's been kept quiet in this over. Yeah, he switched on the captain. Just the last two deliveries and he's decided to remove the slip. So I really like this approach by Muazzam Hayat. That's going to be just a single. It's an excellent over by Hilal Noor. Youngster just keeping a very tight line and length on the other end. Syam and Akshay, they're doing the rebuild work. Just try to focus and play out the overs. Don't want to be thinking about the runs because they have 65 runs already on the board, which is quite decent if we talk about this specific wicket. Swept away nicely, but straight to the fielder. Gets only a single. And that's the end of over number 10. We're halfway through in the first innings. It's 66 for 4. Well, a much needed drinks break, I believe, for Legend Warriors because they need to re-strategize, regroup, and think what is going to be a decent target they would want to set. Rizwan, during the toss, he said he would be happy if they get somewhere around 160, and I think that's a realistic score he had in his mind. 160 on this wicket, it's a very good score, considering they've got some quality bowlers in their lineup too. They've got the likes of Hardik Pai, Supan Pereira, Srinath, Tahir Asif. Mohammad Rizwan can roll his arms over. So they need to just keep fighting. Just ensure they try to take this game deep. Try to play out all their allotted 20 overs. There's no real need or the urgency to try to play the big shots. Oh, this is going to be close. Careful. Now they're going to take a single. Because there was an overthrow which is not really required. Well, they are in a stage, Carwan CC, where they should really look to keep on looking to pick up wickets. You would never want to allow the batters to settle in. maybe have one extra fielder even in the circle. Because at the moment they've got just the four fielders having a short third, a fine, a wideish square leg, and a short leg in position. Oh, that is a brilliant stroke. And the umpire, Nadeem Anjum, was in the firing line. He did well. He still got reflexes, Nadeem Anjum. Fit as his fiddle. He's done extremely well. Yeah, he's smiling. He knows that that was coming at the rate of knots. But yeah, Nadeem Anjum, well done. Ali Iqbal, another fine talent. We know he's a very capable batter as well. I've seen him getting those quick runs for his team. And a very thinking bowler. It's a tailor-made wicket for somebody like Ali. It's not very express in pace compared to, if you talk about Salman Salim, who got injured pretty early in the contest. Ali Iqbal is a bowler who really backs his variations, comes in. He's got a very smooth and a rhythmic action. Doesn't look to try to bowl quick. He's someone who would come in and bowl with the old ball and just try to bowl in one good area, and from there he'll just keep on varying his length, varying his pace. Will keep on mixing up things in the middle. So a good addition for Carwan CC. Strikes it hard once again down the ground. You can see the aggressive intent, batting beautifully both in the middle. Siam took his time initially, started off a little shakily, was a bit fidgety. But since he struck those two huge sixes in one single over, and that too against Shahan Khan, he just seems to be a different batter altogether. Looks quite confident in the middle. So this is a great opportunity now for Legend Warriors to make their way in the game. That's been pulled away with a lot of authority. Al Siam, a man on a mission. He's certainly up for a fight. And Ali opting to bang in short. You can't do that with that pace. And also having the fine leg in the circle. So not the best of deliveries bowled. It's turning out to be a decent over. We've seen 4 singles and now he's struck a boundary. So they've already gotten 8 runs without taking any unnecessary chances. Sanjay Pel, another quality act. He hasn't been introduced into the attack yet. Might see him anytime soon. Where's Ali Shah? He too has a couple of overs. Did extremely well early on. Was a bit unlucky. Beautiful delivery. Oh, it's been given as a wide. That was a close one. So 9 runs have picked up in the 11th over. They were 34 for 4, mind you. So it just shows the character these two have shown in the middle and have put their team in a better position as to what they were early on. It's 41 runs worth the partnership between these two. Yeah, keeping it low. Direct hit is required. Nonetheless, it's turned out to be a very handy over yet again for Legend Warriors. It's 11 gone, 76 for 4. Very economical Hilal Noor in the first over he bowled. Tossed up. It's gone a long, long way. Siam all of a sudden now deciding to unleash, and he's shifting gears. They're taking Hilal Noor down. He bowled extremely well in the first over, but have a look at this shot. Going down on one knee and always wanted to go over. And he's got 6 more valuable runs. This is a great recovery here by Legend Warriors. They're certainly now back in the contest. Oh, what a shot! Make that 2. It's back-to-back maxis. This is incredible striking by Siam. We've already seen a couple of huge hits early on against Shahan, and now he's taking on the youngster. Look at the flow of the bat, and the moment he struck, he knew that he has gotten a lot of bat on this one. There's a mini meeting going on. Carwan CC now all of a sudden they'll believe that they need to disengage this partnership because it's looking very threatening. They were struggling. They were down and out. 34 for 4. That is what the score was. And now, since the arrival of Siam and Akshay, they've really put their team back in the game. Steadied the ship. Mazam Hayat having a quick word with his youngster. I think Hilal just needs to correct his length. He's bowling way too full. You can't be bowling too full to Siam. He's a fierce striker and he's not going to miss out to the opportunities like this. Well, he's hit that a long, long way. And, I think they've retrieved the ball. And that's something which Siam would desire because he's really striking it big. So, under the pump is the youngster. Already couple of big hits. Now, this is going to be interesting as to Siam. Is he going to continue if it's in his zone? Is he going to really continue with the onslaught? Or he's going to be a bit sensible in his approach. Beautifully bowled. That's a very good delivery. So you can see that Siam is not really trying to go against everything. What he's getting is just waiting for the looseners and respecting the good deliveries, because that one was beautifully bowled. So they've already gotten 13 runs of this over. And I was saying that if ever they could get 135 now, the pendulum has shifted, I believe, in Legend Warriors' favour. That's a very good score on this specific track, where we've already seen the spinners creating havoc, turning the ball big. Ayan Afzal Khan, Shahan Akram, Awais Ali Shah. Oh, that's a short delivery. It's been pulled away. And that is gone for a 4. He's got pretty solid connection, Akshay. And he too joins the party. It's turning out to be a massive over. 17 runs have been looted. You can see that he's under the pump. That was a loose delivery. Too short. And it's got the full treatment. Yeah. You would want somebody like Sanjay Pel to just come in and have a quick word have a quick conversation with Hilal and just ask him to calm down, slow down the game. Pulled away, just a single, but nonetheless, this is a brilliant over once again for Legend Warriors. It's 12 gone, 94 for 4. They're batting beautifully, these two, Syam and Akshay. Syam inching closer to his half century. Nicely played, gets a single. So surely now they would be eyeing maybe 160 or even more than that, if ever so. These two stay right till the end. There were wickets falling against a run of play, and then when these two walked in the middle, they had different ideas. Came in and you could just sense that body language they had. The intentions were pretty clear that they were going to go after the bowling. Took their time initially. Syam, as I said earlier, took him 7 deliveries to get off strike, but he got off strike by hitting a huge maximum. This is struck hard, but no real timing on it. They need to ensure that they don't let Legend Warriors get away with this, because they were going along so well. Carwan CC, it was a dominant performance until the 7th over, and then all of a sudden these two deciding to cut loose. They have found a lot of success so far. Nicely bowled and well kept behind the stumps. Yeah, the idea is right here. You need to come up with something. You need to just think out of the box. Try to get a wicket. That is the demand of the current situation. Really, it's looking quite threatening now. So keeper coming onto the stumps and ensuring that the batter don't really use their feet. Hit hard, only a single, so a decent over so far by Ali. He's not conceded a boundary. And the good news for Legend Warriors is that runs are coming from both the ends. And this is where they would want to ensure that they don't throw away the wicket, because the momentum has clearly gone into the favor of Legend Warriors. Cut away nicely. There is protection. So just the 4 singles so far. Can they get a boundary and convert this into a big one? On the other end, we'll have to wait and see as to who's going to be bowling from the pavilion end in the next over. Don't really think Hilal Noor is going to get another go, because Syam, he's been very severe against him. Hits it hard, and he's found the gap yet again. So this is what I was mentioning. If ever so, he can get a boundary. They could turn out this over into a big one, and that is what they've done. 13 gone, 102 for 4. Well, it looks like that the captain has given another go to the youngster. Now, I really like this. You would want to back your youngsters, really, because we know he's a quality bowler. He's a class act. Hilal Noor. Yes, he was quite expensive in the last over, but he bowled so well in the first. He gave only 2 runs. So this is where you would want somebody like Mozam Hayat as a leader, really backing his youngsters. That is a very good delivery. So this is a good start to this over. Gets 2 more runs. Oh, in fact, they're going to come back for the third. This is not good stuff in the outfield. They were brilliant in the first 6 overs. You can see that the body language isn't looking all that positive. Crashes it straight as an arrow, gets another maximum. Well, he's batting on a different surface altogether. We saw most of the batters, they came in and struggled, but this man, he has different plans. A man on a mission. Siam just 1 hit away to get his first half century in this tournament. Slightly shorter, and his eyes lit up. Always wanted to play towards the way, and getting a lot of bat on this one. So yet again, pressure on Hilal Noor. Nicely bowled and equally well played. This is very sensible, a very mature knock as to what we are witnessing. It was Akshay first who looked to be aggressive, looked to score some runs. Siam took his time initially, and then look at what he's done. 47 in just 25 deliveries. He's a class act. They bat deep. That's quite evident, Legend Warriors. And it's a soft dismissal. And Hilal Noor, after being quite expensive, has picked up a wicket. This is where Legend Warriors, they would have not wanted to lose a wicket at this stage because they were going along so well. This was a time where Akshay could have really shifted gears and unleashed. But the captain, need to give credit to him. He showed faith in the youngster. That was a very good delivery to dismiss Akshay, who's batted beautifully. 35, very important 35 in 27, striking 5 boundaries. It's 113 for 5. That's a good comeback by the youngster Hilal. After he was struck for a huge maximum, he's picked up a wicket. Now Srinath, the new batter, has walked in the middle. I think his role is to just stay in the middle. Try not to play too many shots. Ensure he gives the majority of the strike to someone who's batting beautifully and really is taking the charge. So he's done well here. He's picked up a wicket and has disengaged the partnership. It's 14 gone, 114 for 5. It's going to be Iqbal to continue. It's done well. Was a bit unlucky, I believe. Ali Iqbal, another bowler who is an old ball specialist. As I said, he doesn't really bowl with a lot of pace, but he has got excellent control, can swing the ball, and has excellent variations as well. If he can pick up a wicket of Siam, that will be cherry on the topping. Now, this is very smart by Ali Iqbal. He's realized that Siam, he is a batter who fancies to play towards the cow corner, towards the mid wicket. And also, if you bowl anything slightly fuller in his zone towards the fourth stump, fifth stump channel, he will just hit you straight down the ground. So trying to ensure that he keeps it away from his reach, away from his arc. Yeah, that's what they need. They need a few dot deliveries just to put a bit of pressure on Legend Warriors. And as I said, that if they could pick Siam at this stage, that means you have picked up both the set batters. And that will mean you'll have two new batters at the crease. And then it's not going to be all that easy because Awais Ali Shah, he's got 2 overs under his sleeve. You've got the likes of Ayan Afzal Khan, beg your pardon. He's got another over. Who's picked up a wicket. This is struck hard towards long on, and the fielder has given it up. So Srinath, he's been sent out for a purpose, and that is to just continue with the momentum. Love this aggressive approach by Legend Warriors. This is good signs. Also, as a batter, when you know that you're batting beautifully, you would always want assistance and support from the other end. We saw a lot of in the past already. Akshay playing a valuable 35, and now Srinath joining the act. Beautifully bowled. Excellent change of pace and also bowling it slightly shorter. Yeah, that's much more like it. He's having a deep square in position. A deep mid wicket, long on, long off. A deep cover. The fine and third in the circle. Yeah, that's the field setup. As I said, having a packed leg side field. It's a decent over by Ali Iqbal, considering only that one boundary. And 3 singles is all he's given. It's 15 gone, 121 for 5. So the stage is now set for both the batters. Siam just 2 runs shy to reaching his half century, and I'm sure that once he reaches his personal milestone, we'll see a bit more free-flowing strokes coming from his bat. What a brave knock he's played. Mind you, he came to bat at a situation where his team was under serious trouble. They were 34 for 4. They're now 121 for 5. It's just a testament to the fact that they've done extremely well. Oh, that is a horrid start to the over for Sanjay Pel. Another quality all-rounder. It's been introduced into the attack pretty late. It's not going to be all that easy to get away. Sanjay Pel, another very experienced campaigner, has played a lot of cricket back in India. Balls with quite a bit of pace and also can generate and bowl those lovely cutters. He's got an excellent slower one as well. He's got plenty of tricks and trades under his sleeve. Bowled him! That is a big wicket going down in the context of play. And Sanjay Pel, in his very first over after bowling a wide, the next delivery, he's brought back delivery in sharply towards Siam. And it swung and swung so late, getting the better of him. Look at this. Oh, that is a dream delivery for any fast ball in the world. Bang on target. It's right onto that middle stump. But what a knock by Siam. 48 in 27. 5 sixes to his name. But Legend Warriors would have wanted him to stay right till the end. It's 123 for 6. So now Carwan CC, I think they are right back in this game. The pendulum has shifted in their favour because it was first Akshay perishing and now a big wicket, Siam. Just when you would have wanted Siam to stay out there and utilise and play out the next 5 overs, it's Sanjay Pel who struck. And one thing is for sure and quite evident that the bowlers of Karwan, they've really taken care of the ball and they've ensured they keep one side shiny because of this man, because he can swing the old ball and he's really swinging it, and he took, or rather brought it in towards the left-hander, and he will take it away from the right-hander. It's the Mohammad Rizwan Sabir, the captain, has walked in a stage where his services are surely required. Need to get somewhere around 165, 170, because we know Carwan CC, they bat really deep. Well, that is one handsome man out there calling out this fantastic game we're witnessing. Lovely delivery. And this is where Sanjay Pel is going to bring all his experience and expertise into play. A bowler who is not going to be predictable. He will keep on asking you questions. And that delivery, I'm sure that Mohammad Rizwan Sabir, he wasn't expecting that ball to come in so late, sharply in towards him. Because we saw that he bowled beautifully for the first 3 deliveries, taking it away from the batters. And then all of a sudden surprising and bowling one in sharply. So this is going to be a very interesting passage of play. He's got 3 more overs after this. Unfortunately, he won't be able to bowl out. Oh, very close to the off stick. He was mighty close to pick up another wicket, Sanjay Pel. So it's not going to get any easier for Legend Warriors. Because this was in store. They had 4 more overs of Sanjay Pel. And surely he's going to bowl 3 of them. Struck hard. He's found the gap. And this is racing away towards the boundary. It's a very brave approach by Srinath. You can see he used his feet beautifully. Yeah, a batter who's very busy at the crease. And Sanjay Pel is not going to like that. A bowler who can generate a lot of pace, but on that occasion, just bowling it slightly fuller and offering a lot of room as well. So it turned out to be a half volley and taking full advantage out of it, getting 4 more important runs. Nicely bowled and equally well played, showing the full face of the bat, ensuring he keeps the ball along the carpet. Nonetheless, Carwan CC, I believe, they're back in this game. It's the end of over number 16. It's 129 for 6. Carwan CC, I think they are having a great opportunity to really pick up another wicket or two, because you know that the batters will really go after the spinners. Nicely bowled and equally well played. Very busy at the crease. Srinath, another prolific batter, technically very correct, and get you quick runs when required to do so. It is certainly required in this game and at this juncture of the game. On the other end, Ayan Afzal Khan won't mind the singles. Siam was severe against him. Ayan Afzal Khan, he was bowling so beautifully until Siam deciding to cut loose, and he struck two huge maximums in his over. Oh, turn on offer. That one spun really big time. And also it kept low. So Hardik Pai, of course, of Legend Warriors, he will be really licking his lips and would want to just come in and bowl on this bowling paradise. Beautifully bowled once again. Nicely done. Keeping very simple Ayan Afzal Khan. So surely now the pressure is on Srinath, because he knows they haven't scored many runs in this over. Just the two singles. Something's got to give. Close. Oh, he had just the one stump to aim at, and he's missed out in the end. The captain was Hayat. What a terrific over we're witnessing. Ayan Afzal Khan keeping things very tight in the middle, ensuring he doesn't really allow the batter to go for the big shots. Yeah, close. Mighty close. Excellent. This is a brilliant bowling display. He's done for the evening. And that's the end of over number 17. It's 131 for 6. Sanjay to continue bowled a magnificent first over. Picked up the most important wicket of this innings of Siam. And I don't really think Siam was expecting that ball to swing, because he came in to bowl the 15th over. Or, beg your pardon, the 16th over. And you don't really see that much often. A bowler coming in and swinging the ball in the latter part of the innings. He's a class act. Beautifully done. That's an excellent delivery. So that delivery also, it just swung in so late, and that's something which I believe Siam wasn't expecting. Just when Legend Warriors would have wanted him to cut loose, that's where Sanjay Pel, he was introduced into the attack and produced a Jeffer, cleaning him up. And this is the one which comes in sharply. Now this could be a run out. And Suhaib opting not to throw at the stumps. Another quality left-handed batter. We will see him in the second innings. Come out to open alongside Hamid Khan, and my oh my, these two, when they get going, it's pure entertainment. Sixes galore. Hamid Khan, he is a pure entertainer. By no means he's a technically correct batter. He relies on his hand-eye coordination, and he's a fierce striker of the ball. Comes down the track, outside edge, streaky one. And excellent bit of fielding in the deep. Can sense now the urgency in the outfield. Because Carwan CC, they do realize that this is a wicket where if ever so the opposition, they go on to score or surpass that 160 mark, it's not going to be easy. Yeah, he's making the batter do something different here, Sanjay. Because the batter, whilst he's standing and playing from the crease, they're not finding success. So you need to be busy at the crease and try to use your feet. Another excellent delivery. Now this is a great comeback by Carwan CC. This match, if we could talk about phases, of course the first phase went into the favor of Carwan CC and then came back. Legend Warriors, an excellent bit of partnership between Akshay and Siam. And now, since the arrival and since they have thrown the ball to Sanjay Pel to come and bowl these last overs, look at what he's done. This is crashed, but straight to the fielder. And only a single is all they'll get. So, excellent stuff yet again by Sanjay Pel. 133 for 6 after 18. Well, Awais Ali Shah has been given a big role. It's a huge responsibility to come in and bowl the penultimate over. We know that Srinath, he's already gotten off to a good start. Mohammad Rizwan Sabir, not so. That's an outside edge and a brilliant bit of fielding. Only a single to offer. So it's not going to be all that easy to really play those big free-flowing strokes, and that to the likes of Awais Ali Shah, who's a quality left arm spinner. So you do expect now the batters to swing and give everything on each and every delivery. Oh, this is the power of the captain, Mohammad Rizwan Sabir. He's struck this with some severe power. Awais Ali Shah just missing his length, bowling a bit too full, and equal to the task was Mohammad Rizwan Sabir, the captain. You need him to really lead from the front. That is an unbelievable hit. Excellent shot. Each and every single run is going to be so vital. On the other end, Carwan CC, you need to be mindful. They don't allow Legend Warriors to surpass that 160 mark. Surely now we have a game in our hands. Strikes it big. It's high. It's long. It's gone for another maximum. So that decision to give Awais Ali Shah, the spinner, the penultimate over is certainly backfired. It's not going their way. Yet again, he's offered a lot of pace, ball too quick in his slot. And he says, thank you very much. Getting 6 more runs. This is some comeback. 34 for 4, I remember. They're now 148 for 6. Hits it straight down the ground. Has he found the gap? Oh, he's overran onto this one. It's gone towards the boundary. Do not look at your captain or Awais Ali Shah. It's a massive over in the context of play. And also that 150 comes up in the penultimate over. That was a good delivery. Taking pace off. And yeah, a better effort was required. We're going down into the last over. It's 152 for 6 after 19. So this is going to be quite a challenge for these batters in the middle. It's not going to be all that easy to strike big against Sanjay Pel. He's bowling beautifully, charging in. Thumped away. And he's found the fielder. It made a cracking sound of the bat. But Srinath, after playing a vital innings for his team, has found the fielder. and he'll have to go back. Excellent delivery. I think he was beaten by extra bit of pace by Sanjay Pel, and an easy catch by Ayan Afzal Khan. So a short and an entertaining knock by Srinath comes to the end of scoring 22 in 20 deliveries. It's 152 for 7. Tahir Asif, the new batter, has absolutely no time to waste whatsoever. And I think the ideal thing for him to do is try to ensure he gets off strike right away. Or even if he's been beaten, I think they might have had a word. They should go for a single. You need Rizwan to get back on strike. Swing and a miss. Yeah, that's not the right approach. It's not going to be easy at all to just come in and express yourself against the likes of Sanjay Pel. That is going to be an uphill task. So need to be a little more smarter in your approach. Just try to take a single, or even if you're beaten on this delivery, Mohammad Rizwan should just ensure he gets on strike. Direct hit is required, and he has hit the stumps. What a brilliant pick up and throw. This is turning out to be a brilliant over by Sanjay Pel. It's a quiet over. Not a single run has been taken. We've already seen a couple of wickets fallen. This is exciting stuff. 8 wickets have fallen. 152 is what they've scored. I think that they were at a stage where they could have easily surpassed 165, even gotten to 170. But Sanjay Pel, who was introduced pretty late into the attack, has done a fabulous job. And also talking about Sanjay Pel, just to tell all our viewers that he's a player who's played first-class cricket back in India from the city of Haryana. Has got vast experience, and also he's been picked up by Desert Vipers Development in the T20, which will happen soon. Oh, that's close. That's going to be very, very close. Yes, given. This is magnificent bowling by Sanjay Pel. That swing he's getting on offer. The batters have absolutely no clue how to go about, how to play against a quality bowler like Sanjay Pel. Oh, this is a good decision. I think pitched on the leg stump and then just going away, and I think that would have hit the middle stump. It's the captain perishes after scoring 13. They're on the verge of being bowled out. 152 for 9. Oh, this is an excellent spell to what we have witnessed. Can he pick up another one? He's already picked up 3 wickets. Oh, this is a bit too much for a number 11 batter. Are we going to see a double wicket maiden? We've already seen a run out. We've seen a couple of wickets picked up by Sanjay Pel. He's got a great opportunity to pick up another one. Quite surprising to see that he hasn't introduced into the attack a bit early, because we're into the last over and you can see he's bowling his 3rd over. If ever so, he could have been introduced earlier. Maybe that score would have been somewhere around 130, 140. Last delivery, swing and a miss. They're not going for the run. But what a terrific end to this innings, and this is a great comeback by Carwan CC, because it looked like at one stage they're going to gets somewhere around 170, 175, but Sanjay Pel, the moment he was introduced into the attack, he's really taken the game away from Legend Warriors, and they would take this 152 any day, Carwan CC. Well, not the best of starts. It was a big wicket. Junaid Shamsu was bowled by Shahan Akram, and then Rizwan Malik showed a lot of promise. Aditya Saran going early, and then that excellent bit of excellent partnership between Akshay and Syam Ramesh, and then the onslaught coming in later on by Srinath and Mohammad Rizwan. They have somehow reached and surpassed 150. 152 is what they've scored. Well, plenty to talk about. The bowlers, quite a few have been utilised in this innings. Awais Ali Shah was quite expensive. Salman Salim, unfortunately, getting injured in the second over. Ayhan Afzal Khan, he bowled pretty well. Hilal Noor also picked up a wicket, was quite expensive. But I think for me, two bowlers who've been very impressive. Shahan Akram picking up 3 in 3.3, 18 runs, and then Sanjay Pel, 9 runs in 3 overs alongside a maiden, and has picked up 3 wickets. Exceptional performance, and just the 6 extra shows the discipline as to when it comes to the lines they've been bowling in this innings. Right then, we're just going to take a short little break, and once we are back, we will be all set for a fascinating run chase. Stay tuned. Welcome back, viewers. 152 is what they've scored. Legend Warriors win the toss and electing to bat first. I think they've done exceptionally well as they were struggling at 36 for 4. That is where when we thought that Legend Warriors are not even going to be playing out their 20 overs because Carwan CC, they were all over them. It was a dominant start to this game. But then, two men, they had different plans. Akshay and Siam. What a brilliant 79 runs partnership. And that was the time when the last 5 overs were remaining and they both were in the middle. But in came Sanjay Pel and just once again just turned the table and took the momentum away from Legend Warriors. Brilliant bowling displays. 9 runs and 3 wickets is what he's taken in a span of 3 overs. So we've already had such an interesting first innings as to what we have witnessed, and now two very destructive and renowned batters in the middle who have been batting together for I believe the last 4 to 5 seasons. Hamid Khan on your screen. He is a pure entertainer, and we might be in for a lot of fireworks if ever so he gets going. So it's the captain Rizwan Sabit taking the matters in his own hands and will be starting off proceedings to be bowling with the new ball. The umpire Nadeem Anjum calls play. The chase is on. And what a hit! Zohaib on the very first delivery, deciding that if it's in his zone, he's going to go after it and just continuing his form and continuing from where he left off. Yeah, this is something which you will see. Zohaib Khan and Hamid Khan, these two will express themselves early on, and they will back their natural gameplay and look to play aggressive strokes just like that. This is beautifully played, but this time along the carpet. Of course, an ideal start here for Legend Warriors. First a boundary, then followed by a no ball. So free hit. Strikes it really hard past that fielder, gets a boundary. Well, this is exhilarating stuff to say the least. The sound of the bat the moment Zohaib Khan has struck this is just a testament to the fact that this man is in sublime touch and form. Yeah, you can't be bowling him. It's in the slot. That is the zone which he really loves. Don't give him room. Need to be very precise with your lines. Yeah, and on that occasion, he's drifted one onto the leg side. It's already turning out to be quite a big over. And this is what these openers can do to you. They will put you under immense pressure, and clearly we can see Mohammad Rizwan. He's now being put under the pump. Of course, Zohaib playing quite a few games lately against Bangladesh. He got an international call and he did brilliant. Oh, now this is close. Oh, it's just praising Zohaib. And Mohammad Rizwan has picked up a pricey wicket after he was struck for 3 boundaries, and in the end he's had the last laugh. He's picked up a very big wicket. This is exciting stuff. 3 boundaries followed by a wicket, but Zohaib Khan showed a lot of promise and just will find himself unlucky, couldn't get going. But that was a beautifully bold delivery and a good take behind the stumps, makes no mistake. So Karwan, they lose their first. It's 13 for 1. In comes a man who had a great outing early on with the ball. Picked up quite a few wickets. It was a surprise package because the left arm speedster, got injured in the second over, and then he was asked to bowl those 3 deliveries in the second over, and he picked up a wicket on the first delivery he bowled, and that too of Junaid Shamsu. So it just might be his day, Shahan Akram. We know that he's a class act, a complete all-rounder. They've already gotten the runs in this over, so there's no real need to be aggressive. Try to get your eye in the middle. Oh, beautifully bowled. That has stunned Shahan Akram. Such an eventful start to the second innings. So much to offer for the spinners, and Rizwan Saber, he's going to bring all his experience into play. He's bowling with quite a bit of control. Was a bit wavered initially, but finally he's getting his lines intact. Nicely done. Oh, it's been given as a no ball. What has happened? Not too sure if he's overstepped, but the umpire will surely signal this as a free hit. So needs to be a little careful. Yeah, there you go. Umpire has signaled this as a free hit. Shahan Akram, this just could be his day. Now this is high up in the air. He's not got a lot of bat on this one. And he's done exceptionally well. But they will come back for a couple of more runs. It's turned out to be an expensive over, but they have picked up an important wicket of Zohaib. 16 for 1 after 1. So we're going to see more spin in the power play. It's going to be Supan to be sharing the ball alongside his captain Rizwan, who was expensive, but in the end had the last laugh. Struck for 3 boundaries. That's cut away with precision and with a lot of authority. What a way to open your account, Hamid Khan. This is something which you don't really see much often. Hamid Khan playing along the carpet. That is a very good shot. Cutting it away and striking with a lot of force. He's a strong bloke, Hamid Khan. That's the way he plays. He is a pure entertainer. They've got a slip in place for him. Yeah, that's nicely bowled. You need to ensure you don't really allow Hamid Khan to come underneath the ball. You need to ensure you just bowl back of the length, and from there you can vary your pace. And you would desire to see his back as quickly as you can. Try to get him out as early as you could, because they're not really defending a very big score. Hamid Khan is a batter who will get you quick 30-40. Won't expect him to score in each and every game, but he is a match winner. The day he gets going, he takes the game away from the opponents very early in the contest. So you need players like Hamid Khan in your team who have the capability to score big. That is what he's been doing in the past, Hamid Khan. On the other end, Shahan Akram. He knows that they've gotten a good start. They know how much they're chasing. The required run rate is almost 7 runs per over. So match is pretty much in the grasp of Carwan CC on the other end. Legend Warriors, they would want to ensure they keep on chipping in with wickets. Oh, strikes it hard because containing against the batters of Carwan CC, I personally think it's not going to be the right approach. Having a long on in position alongside a long off. Oh, very close. Almost passing through the gate. And the lucky escape for Hamid Khan. 2 gone, 22 for 1. Well, captain, to continue. Oh, beautiful ball. That's a very good delivery. You just need to be a bit cautious and mindful in the first 6 overs. Not do a replica of what we saw in the first innings, where Legend Warriors, they lost 4 wickets in the power play, where they were 34. But now that they know how much they're chasing, all they have to do is ensure they stay out there in the middle, because they bat quite deep, Carwan CC. Cut away beautifully, but it's done well. Stopped the ball going towards the boundary. Nonetheless, they will come back for 2 runs. Yeah, talking about Shahan Akram, I think he's a very technically correct batter compared to Hamid Khan, who relies on his power, relies on his hand-eye coordination. That's Upish. And they're being careful against Rizwan, who was slightly wavered in the first over. Gave quite a few runs in the first over, but now he's found the right channel. And I would love to see him bowl slightly more fuller. That's driven and good fielding yet again. This is what you need. And these kind of fielding efforts can certainly uplift the mood in the camp. Slip in place, which is quite obvious, because it is one, you can see that he's getting that excellent drift off the air, taking the ball away from the right-hander. But that length, with that length, it's going to be very difficult for the batter to really make him drive and get the outside edge getting in your favour. And he's doing the right thing, I believe. Shahan Akram taking his time in the middle. You could afford to do so. You know how much you need. Just 128. And you've got 17 more overs after this. So Legend Warriors, they will have to be on their toes. Keeping Hamid Khan quiet. That's a positive sign for Legend Warriors. It's 3 gone, 25 for 1. That's a good start here for Carwan CC. Yes, they have lost a wicket, but they're ensuring that the runs keep on coming. Excellent last over though by Mohammad Rizwan, giving only 3 runs. Strikes it big. Oh, he's found the fielder. This is a big moment in the game, because we know what Shahan Akram could have done, but there was no need for this. There was a fielder positioned perfectly towards that long off region, and he's hit it straight into his throat. Excellent take in the deep. Legend Warriors are certainly putting up a show. Shahan Akram showed a lot of promise, but perishes early in the power play, scoring 6 and 11. It's 25 for 2. In walks the talented all-rounder Ayaan Afzal Khan at number 4 position. He's got a job in his hands. Was brilliant in the first innings with the ball, but now all eyes on his batting abilities. Supun bowled economical first over, and now in the second over he's picked up he's picked up Shahan Akram. So this is where now Legend Warriors should have the belief in themselves to try to pick up a wicket or two in the power play. We saw 4 wickets falling down in the first innings. Can they keep things quiet? The problem is Hamid Khan on the other end. He will definitely look to go big. Tossed up, nicely bowled, having a packed offside field, bowling according to his field, having a slip in place. So, like this aggressive intent by the captain Rizwan. It's turning out to be a decent over. No run has been scored so far because of the immaculate lines and lengths he's bowling. He's bowling those perfect channels. On the other end, Ayaan Afzal Khan, he can take his time. He knows how much they need. We know he's a quality batter. Can really pack a punch. Well, this is a brilliant over. Was turning out to be a maiden, but takes a single. That's the end of an excellent over by Supun. It's 4 gone, 26 for 2. It's going to be the captain to continue. No surprises. What a terrific comeback over. The last one he's bowled. 16 runs is what he's given in the first over. He's a class act. You can see that he's really bowling well on the surface. So much to offer for the spinners. It's a dream wicket, I believe, for any spinner in the world. If ever so, you have the ability to turn the ball. This is the wicket for you. You can see what he's trying to do here, Mohammad Rizwan. He's not really allowing the batter to free his arms. That length as to what he's bowling at the moment. That's a perfect length. Just there. Nicely done once again. That was literally an unplayable delivery and almost getting an outside edge. The slip fielder needs to keep his eyes wide open. There could be a catch coming in soon. This is high up in the air. Oh, would have been a stunner. A bit of fumble will allow them to come back for 2 runs. But this could have been a big moment in the game because Ayaan Afzal Khan, we know what capability that man possesses. Yeah, it was a tough one. But full marks for the effort. Just could not hold on to it. Well, this is a brilliant comeback here by Legend Warriors. Back-to-back quiet overs. It's 5 gone. 28 for 2. It is a tough wicket. Hamid Khan is not really found the middle of the bat so far, because the bowlers, they've ensured they keep very tight line and lengths, but on that occasion he's heaved this away for huge maximum. Yeah, that is sheer power. This is what Hamid Khan can do to you. That's the way he plays. It wasn't a bad delivery at all, but the power that this man possesses, it's incredible. And that was struck with some severe power. I don't really think Supun is going to mind that. He would want Hamid Khan to play strokes, and surely he will. You would not expect Hamid Khan to chip in with singles. He's not a big fan of it. Hits it hard. It's high up in the air and gets plenty of ball on this one as well. Back-to-back maxis. Pressure back on Supun. Legend Warriors need to get him out, because this is what he can do to you. That was a fierce strike. Hamid Khan, he is unleashed his beast mode. Such a dangerous customer. Can take the game away from the opponents in a jiffy. Don't ball full to him. Goes hard once again. And how far has this gone? It's gone far enough, and that's out of here. 3 sixes in a row. And Hamid Khan is unstoppable at the moment. It's carnage here in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And now there's going to be a mini meeting out there. Supun, he bowled exceptionally well in the last over. And Hamid Khan not getting much of strike. But now that he has gotten, look at what he's done in this over. 3 big maximums. Look at the power he's generated out of this one. A pure entertainer. Hamid Khan, he has decided that enough is enough. He's been watching wickets falling from the other end, and he was waiting for the strike. And now that he has gotten, he's really tearing this bowling apart. Dispatched once again. And that's gone for another maximum. Make that 4 in 4. Hamid Khan, what are you doing? Oh, this man, he is just batting on a different surface altogether. We saw batters struggle on this wicket, but Hamid Khan said, what was all the fuss about? You bowl in my zone, I'm going to really make you pay. Can he do a Yuvraj Singh, Hamid Khan? Oh, Hamid Khan, that is a rare sight. Playing it along the carpet. 50 on the board. He's completely turned this game to its head. Oh, this is smart. Hamid Khan is batting beautifully. He knows he's gotten 24 of the over. So just taking it easy out there. What an eventful power play we have witnessed. 52 for 2. From being 25 for 2 in 3.1, they're now 52 for 2 in 6. And in comes an experienced campaigner. It's going to be Junaid Shamsu, going to get going in the first innings with the bat. Has now got a big responsibility on his shoulders. Usually we see him come and bowl with the new ball, but the demand of the situation was such that you had to bring in the spinners early on in the power play. That's what they did, and I think they did exceptionally well. Rizwan, he bowled beautifully on the surface. That's the field set up. They've got a deep mid wicket, long on, long off, deep cover, and a widest deep point in position for Hamid Khan. He's cut it hard, but gets only single. He wants to get back on strike. And Shahan Khan, I think he's done the right thing. Just the adrenaline rush getting into Hamid Khan. Shahan Khan, I think now his job becomes much easier. All he needs to do is play the role of a second fiddle out there and support Hamid Khan. Outside edge, very close to the keeper. It's gone towards the boundary. Runs are coming thick and fast. And nothing seems to be working for Legend Warriors. Junaid Shamsu, another bowler who does have the tendency to come and pick up wickets. But he was pretty much close to pick up a wicket, but the ball was pretty much away from the reach of the keeper behind the stumps. Well, surely the dew has truly arrived. That's the reason it's just getting slightly tougher to grip the ball and land in the right areas. Close, very, very close. Given! Junaid Shamsu strikes in his first over. And that's the reason you would always want this man to be in your team. He will bring all his expertise and experience into play. And this is exactly what he's done. He's gotten them an important breakthrough. Ayaan Afzal Khan trying to maneuver the ball towards the leg side, playing it with soft hands. But undone in the end by that excellent cutter by Junaid Shamsu. They need wickets. And they have gotten one. It's 58 for 3. Yeah, beautifully bowled. And once again, Nadeem Anjum getting it right. Spot on. Excellent decision yet again by an experienced umpire, Nadeem Anjum. Well, this is now going to be such an important partnership because Adib Usmani, he really gives a lot of value to his wicket. It's so difficult to pick up his wicket. And I've seen in the past, he won't really play any false strokes. He takes his time initially. Yes, it is a tough track. But if ever so they can pick up a wicket of either of these two batters, Hamid Khan or Adib Usmani, I'm telling you, there will be a lot of panic in the camp. So this is the moment where they need one wicket. Look at that. He's such a smart cricketer, Adib Usmani. He has come out to bat in the very first delivery. He saw that there was nobody patrolling towards the fine leg. And he knew that the bowler is going to bowl short at him. So it was more like a premeditated stroke. He was ready for that short delivery and always wanted to maneuver it towards the fine leg, getting 4 runs to open his account in style. Nicely bowled and equally well played. This is a brilliant game of cricket we are witnessing. 7 gone, 62 for 3. Another quality bowler has been introduced into the attack, Hardik Pai. He's a fine talent. He can really turn the ball. So this is going to be an exciting contest between bat and ball. Hardik Pai, a very smart, canny bowler, reads the batter right till the end. On the other end, Hamid Khan will look to just continue the onslaught. This is going to be an exciting over to witness. Well, that's cut away with some severe power. Playing it along the carpet. Now, Hardik Pai, all he needs to do is ensure he doesn't really bowl too quick and ensure he doesn't bowl too full to Hamid Khan. The moment you bowl full and in his arc, in his areas, then it doesn't really matter if you're flighting the ball or you're bowling quick, because if it comes underneath his bat, forget about it. It's going to go out of the stadium. On the other end, Adeeb Usmani, I think he's going to take his time in the middle. Yeah, just like that. A complete cricketer. He's technically very correct-minded, Adeeb Usmani. I've seen him win a lot of games for any franchise, any team he plays for. And he's been making a lot of name for himself. He's walked in a position where his side is 3 down. But the positive news for them is that they have gotten runs on the board. And also Hamid Khan is out there in the middle. Yeah, that's a perfect length you would want to bowl. You could also get that square leg fielder maybe in the circle, get the point out, have an extra cover and keep firing it. Let him cut. He's not a very strong cutter of the ball, mind you. Yeah, this is exceptional stuff we're witnessing. Brilliant bowling. And Hardik Pai at the moment so far is winning the contest. The length, that is the key when you bowl to Hamid Khan. And so far Hardik Pai realizing that anything fuller in his area is going to disappear. So he's ensuring that he doesn't give anything away. On the other end, Hamid Khan needs to stay a bit more calm. That's been hit hard into the gap, and he's found the gap, bisecting the 2 fielders and getting 4 runs. Hardik Pai is not going to really mind this, because there was a good delivery and he made him forced to play across the line. But look at the timing and look at that gap he's found to precision. So runs are coming thick and fast. I think they're just 1 more wicket away. Legend Warriors, they've done so well when it comes to picking up early wickets. They've picked up 3 important wickets. This is 1 wicket they will be after. Hamid Khan hits it hard. Is this a chance? Oh, he's put it down. Hands on the head of Hardik Pai. Cannot believe his luck. This would have been a massive moment in the game. They've put down Hamid Khan when he was batting on 31. He did the hard part, ran on towards the ball, and should have been taken. That's a sitter. No excuses. Who is that? It's the captain himself to be blamed. It's all happening out there. It's 69 for 3. Excellent start for Junaid Shamsu. He's already bagged a wicket. And an ideal bowler to be introducing at this juncture of the game, where you know that he will just keep on bowling in those perfect lines. But Hamid Khan has found the fielder. So the captain can just breathe a sigh of relief, because he dropped a catch early on in the last over. This is a big moment in the game. Junaid Shamsu strikes again. Look at that. He's taken all the pace off. He bowled it fuller. But in the end, Hamid Khan has fallen in the trap of Junaid Shamsu, who is such a class act. And that is why he's in the team. And that's the reason he is brought into the attack early. It's not looking good now for Carwan CC. It's a big wicket. Hamid Khan goes after scoring an entertaining 36. It's 69 for 4. Sanjay Pel makes his way in the middle. We're just into the ninth over. Still a lot of runs to be scored. Sanjay Pel, another very talented all-rounder. We know what he's done in the first innings. Picked up a lot of wickets. But now he's once again in the firing line. He came into ball where the batters were going absolutely berserk. And really did exceptionally well. But now they need his services with the bat. Facing the lights of Junaid Shamsu, steaming in. I think now all they have to do is just ensure they don't play too many strokes. All they have to do is ensure they stay in the middle, try to rotate strike. Whereas on the other end, I love the approach from Legend Warriors. The fielders are coming 6 to 7 steps ahead from the 30-yard circle. So they're not allowing them to rotate strike. This is a perfect opportunity now to really get a grip onto this game for Legend Warriors, because they have picked up wickets, and that is what was required. When you're not really defending a big score, you need to ensure you pick up early wickets, and that's what they've done. Saw that massive over coming in where Hamid Khan just went berserk. Saw 4 huge sixes. The momentum was shifted heavily into the favour of Carwan CC. But then those 2 wickets, Shahan Akram going early, and then the last wicket, that was a big one. Hamid Khan just falling into the trap of Junaid Shamsu. So this is what they require now. They need to stitch up a partnership, ensure that they don't really go after the bowling. Because if you lose a wicket, another wicket or 2, then this 82 runs, it's just going to make you feel like you need to climb a mountain. Pulled away nicely, but intentionally playing it along the carpet. Bit of a fumble will surely allow them to come back for the second. Now that's not what is required. They need to fight for each and every run. Successful over yet again comes to the end. 9 gone, 73 for 4. Now this is one contest which I was looking for. Adib Usmani and Sanjay Pel, they both are very strong against spinners. And on the other end, Hardik Pai, it's a tailor-made situation for him to be bowling under such conditions on this specific surface, where we've seen all the spinners so far who've bowled in this game. They've found a lot of success. Ayhan Afzal Khan, the left arm spinner, he bowled exceptionally well. Hilal Noor too turned the ball big. Vaisali Shah was it wasn't his night, was bowling a bit too full, a bit too quick. You can see the contrast between two teams. Hardik Pai bowling it slightly slower, allowing the ball to turn, grip and spin. The match is now equally well poised, hanging in balance. Not very happy with the stick which he has in his hand at the moment, Sanjay Pel. Short delivery, it's been pumped away. And brilliant bit of fielding, getting 2 more runs. Talking about legend warriors, they've been in the domestic circuit for quite a while now, and not to forget, they're missing the services of a few star players. Of course, one name which comes into my mind is Shoaib Khan, and the reason being he's been selected for the UAE national team. So congratulations to Shoaib Khan for now being the part of the UAE national team. And yeah, he played beautifully in the first match against USA, scoring quite a few runs. Unfortunately, they found themselves on the losing end, but well deservedly, Shoaib Khan getting a call, national call, to play for the UAE national team, and I wish him all the best. That's been cut away, and he's found the gap. So Sanjay Pel is now putting up a show with the bat. We've already seen what he's done in the first innings with the ball. Yeah, man from Haryana is certainly putting his team back into this game. Can really shift gears, but I don't really think so we'll see any rash or any reckless strokes from Sanjay Pel, knowing the situation. Yeah, this is very smart. He's played a lot of cricket back in India. He's a Ranji A division cricketer. He's played a lot of first class, so you won't expect him to really throw away his wicket. Exciting first half in the second innings, and the players will have drinks. It's 83 for 4. Well, back after the drinks break, Carwan CC, they're going along well now, even though they have lost 4 wickets. So we're going to see some medium pace bowling, and it's going to be Tahir. Couldn't really contribute much in the first innings with the bat, but now he's got a big responsibility on his shoulders. Well, a big congratulations to UAE today. They have won their game against Nepal in the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2. And it was a brilliant performance by Aryan Sharma. Batted beautifully, was short of just 2 runs to reach 100. Got 98, run a ball. Beautifully punched. And also, of course, not to forget that a few players are missing out from Carwan CC because they're busy with the national duties. Talking about Zahid Ali. He did exceptionally well today. He's picked up quite a few wickets against Nepal. Picked up 4 wickets in a span of 6 overs. And also Haider Ali, a member of Karwan, bowled beautifully with the economy of just 3.8, gave 38 runs and picked up 1 wicket. So yeah, congratulations to UAE by winning by 5 wickets against a very experienced side of Nepal. Also talking about Legend Warriors, I think they've made a few changes compared to the last season. Israr Ahmed, that was a big trade. He was a member of Legend Warriors who scored 112 yesterday. He's now a part of 7 Districts. So what an addition for 7 Districts to have Israr Ahmed, who was a consistent performer for Legend Warriors. Used to come out to open alongside Junaid Shamsu. And then also, of course, Shad Hamza. Well, they are surely missing his services. What a talented all-rounder. Comes in and gets you those important wickets with the new ball. Yeah, he's going through an injury with his knee. He's not still 100%. So they're missing quite a few stars in their lineup. Good running. So far, I think Carwan CC, they're going along really well. They're cruising along, they're motoring along. The required run rate is pretty much in their grasp. 67 is all what is required. Nadeem Usmani, a batter, has been into these situations quite a lot. So he does have experience as to how to get out of these circumstances. Nicely played. That's when cut away. It's racing away towards the boundary. It's turning out to be such an important knock. Adib Usmani is now raced on to 16. Dahir needs to understand that the margin of error is minimal against Adib Usmani. The moment you opt to bang in slightly short or you give him any kind of room, he will dispatch you for a boundary. That was a glorious, elegant looking stroke by a class act, Adib Usmani. Beautifully maneuvered. He's literally toying with the field and gets a couple of more runs to his tally. So this is turned out to be a handy over, and Carwan CC, they find themselves in a better position as to what they were early on. It's 92 for 4. Hardik Pai to continue so far. He's bowled exceptionally well. Yeah, at this stage, Rizwan Sabit, the captain, I think he can just ask Hardik Pai to take a few chances. Because if they keep on taking these singles and doubles, and if they get closer to this target, what's going to happen that the pressure will completely be released from Carwan CC. And that's where you will see the shoulders dropping of Legend Warriors. So this is the moment. You need to get a wicket at this stage. Get either of these two batters. Try to get to the low order batters as quickly as you can, because it's a tough wicket. So just ensure they don't settle in. Comes down the track. Oh, that's got to hurt. And surely that's not intentional. Hardik Pai wanted to hit onto the stumps because Adib Usmani was way down the track, and straight away an apology coming in by the youngster Hardik Pai. Yeah, he had to go onto the stumps because this would have been mighty close. But unlucky, Adib Usmani was onto the line of the stumps. Struck him really hard. Yeah, he's a strong bloke. He's okay. He doesn't need any kind of medical attention. Oh, that is a brilliant stroke, but straight to the hands of the fielder. Deserved a lot more. So as I said, that the bowlers, they need to take a few more chances and try to set up the batter. Maybe a couple of quick deliveries and then just flight one up. Need to be brave and take a bit of chance and take a bit of gamble. But equal to the task, Sanjay is not going to be playing any rash strokes, and this is not good. Overthrows will allow them to come back for the second. So things looking much easier now. The required run rate has come below 7. Legend Warriors containing, I don't think so. That is going to be the right approach. They need to keep on looking to pick up wickets consistently, because this partnership is now growing in confidence and in stature without taking any risk whatsoever. Beautifully played. Nice little back foot punch. Sanjay Pel, such an asset really to have in your team. Can deliver with the ball, with the bat. Also, he's a gun fielder, mind you. So, got a very positive attitude towards the game. Had a quick chat with him before the game, and he was raring to go in. And he's really playing a vital role for his team. That's struck with some severe power, but straight to the fielder. Gets only a single. Decent over by Hardik Pai, but they need wickets. It's 97 for 4. Well, they still have 1 over of Mohammad Rizwan Sabit, the captain himself, alongside Supan Pereira. So I think it's going to be a wise move to bring them into the attack right now, because those are the two who are genuine wicket takers. Tahir Asif, nothing to take away from him. He's a quality bowler, but he hasn't looked all that threatening. In the first over he's bowled, he's not really getting a lot of movement, doesn't really bowl with a lot of pace, so I don't really think the Sanjay Pel or Adib Usmani are going to mind facing him. A streaky outside edge. So 100 comes up in the 13th over, and Carwan CC now believe that they're having an upper hand in this game. There was a bit of a turbulence where they lost wickets. And they lost wickets very quickly. But they were 69 for 4. That's where Hamid Khan perished. That was a big moment in the game. And it was a great opportunity at that time when they could have made a comeback in this game. But allowing the two batters to settle in the middle. And also, talking about the bowlers so far, if you talk about the extras, they've done exceptionally well. Only 2 extras is what they've given, and that too came in the very first over. Apart from that, they've been disciplined, ensuring they bowl in the right lines and keeping things relatively simple in the middle. Beautifully bowled and nicely played as well. Adib Usmani letting the ball come to him, playing it with soft hands. So they need to produce and do something different, something out of the box. As I said, Mohammad Rizwan Sabir could be a good option. There's no point holding them back. Hardik Pai, surely he's going to be bowling his last over. Oh, that's a very, very close. The umpire had no hesitations to raise his finger. We've already seen quite a few LBWs and they needed a wicket. They needed a breakthrough. And Tahir Asif has provided them with a big, big wicket. Yeah, yet again, I think that's a brilliant decision. Nadeem Anjum once again getting it right. And Sanjay Pel trying to play across the line. Not the best of shot selections. And Legend Warriors will believe that they're back in this contest. It's 1-1 for 5. Captain making his way in the centre. Half the side is back now in the hutch. Still 52 more required. This match is far beyond over. Adib Usmani ensuring that he holds one end on the other, and Mozam Hayat coming pretty late to bat. Another very talented right-handed batter. Now the captain will really need to set an example. I think he was spot on with his decision making in the first innings. Was switched on, made some brave calls, made some very intelligent decisions. But on the other end now, Legend Warriors, they are certainly putting up a fight. They're not going down without a fight. Still a lot of runs to be scored. And Mozam, the captain, straight away is off the mark. It's turned out to be a terrific over for Legend Warriors, picking up an important wicket, disengaging the partnership. It's 102 for 5 after 13. .51 required. That run rate, which was below 7, has gone beyond 7 because of that last quiet, disciplined over. Beautifully bowled. That's the one which holds its line and goes on to the stumps. Need to be very watchful against Hardik Pai. That's been cut away and he's found the gap. This is going to be a long chase. And I think they will come back for the third easily in the end. So this is something which they can't really afford to bowl any kind of looseners. And that was a loose delivery. It was short. There was a lot of room offered. And going deep, Mozam Hayat cutting it and bisecting the fielders, getting 2 more or rather 3 runs in the second delivery. They don't really need to take any risks as of now, Karwan. If they go on to play at least till the 18th over, I think they'll find themselves pretty much over the line. Whereas Legend Warriors, they will need to keep on chipping in with wickets and ensure you don't really allow the batters to rotate strike, because you've got a great opportunity to pick up another wicket of Muazzam, because he's new, relatively new at the crease. Adib Usmani is well settled. Came into bat at a situation where his team was under a lot of pressure, but has showed a lot of resilience and resistance in his innings. Nice little punch down the ground. And that's all they need, singles and doubles. They don't need any kind of heroics. In the centre, Sanjay Pel, he would be kicking himself, thinking, what was the reason? Why did I play that shot? It was not the worst of deliveries. It was pitched in line, it was short, it kept low. So there was so much element of risk involved, playing the shot towards the mid-wicket, playing and going across the line. In the end, getting out in the form of LBW. Now this is thumb down the ground and gets only a single. The captain, or I think, was Muazzam, the captain, who wanted the second. But doing the right thing, they're just seeing off the over of Hardik Pai. They know he's a threat to them. He's a genuine wicket taker, so they've done their homework. They've ensured they don't give any wickets to Hardik Pai. Not taking many chances against him. Just like that, he's hit it into the gap and will get another couple of more runs. So without taking any risks, they've gotten 8 runs in the 14th over. It's 110 for 5. So change of ball in the end. I'm not too sure, because that ball has taken some beating early on when Hamid Khan was absolutely severe. That one over which completely brought Carwan CC back in the game, striking 4 sixes in a row. Supun Pereira, he was quite economical for the first 2 overs he bowled, but then the last over he bowled, not the last, his 3rd over he bowled, that was the one which Hamid Khan took full opportunity and converted it into a big one. Still, I believe it's 70-30 this game. 70% I would give it to Karwan, and 30% I'd give it to Legend Warriors, because they have picked up 5 wickets. So if ever so they can pick up a wicket at this stage, and that too for Adib Usmani. then Legend Warriors will believe they have a serious case and a chance to win this game. Still 43 required, 36 deliveries. We are witnessing a brilliant game of cricket. We could be in for an interesting and an exciting finish or thriller, a blockbuster in the making. That's what you expect when two top sides of domestic circuit collide against each other. They're playing their first game, mind you. So it takes a bit of time to really assess and adapt to the situations, get used to the conditions. I think this is a wise move now. This is the discussion I was having as to when does the captain decide to bring himself back into the attack. And it had to be now. And this is a wise move. So this over will be quite an interesting one. This has been swept away. And he's found the gap. Adib Usmani is such a class act. 28 and just 21 deliveries. And this is why he's so dangerous. The moments he comes into bat, he just completely takes the game away from the opponent's energy. This is what he's done. So pressure on the captain, Rizwan. Yeah, very smart, very sensible. Adib Usmani, you won't really expect him to just throw the kitchen sink at and try to just play any kind of rash shots. We haven't seen even one false stroke coming from Adib Usmani. Such a technically correct batter. Assesses the condition, assesses the situation and acts accordingly. He knew how much they needed when he walked in. He knew that they were in desperate need of a partnership. And he was well supported by Sanjay Pel. And since the captain himself, he's arrived in the middle, a pendulum has definitely shifted in the favour of Carwan CC. Just the 37 is what they need so they can play risk-free cricket, play along the carpet, just ensure they keep on rotating strike. They don't need boundaries and maximums. Look at that. That's a very good stroke. And this could be close. This could be a run out. Oh, what have you done? That was not the best of efforts with the glove. Muazzam Hayat, clearly he was struggling and he would have been run out. If ever so, the keeper would have collected this cleanly. Look at this. A perfect throw. And what have you done? These are the little moments in the game. These are the chances which you get. And you make a meal of it. Oh, agonizingly close to that leg stump. Oh, the fortune is certainly favouring Muazzam Hayat. He was so lucky in the previous delivery where he was on the verge of being run out. And now, this lovely drifter by Mohammad Rizwan, not read by Muazzam. He was a bit late onto the shot. And how did this miss the stumps? Yeah, at times really you need luck to go in your favour. And clearly it has gone in the favour of the captain Muazzam Hayat. Lovely delivery. That's a very good delivery to close out the last over of Rizwan. He's done for the evening. Excellent figures. 121 for 5. So that at the moment the match is pretty much in the grasp of Carwan CC. Both the teams playing their opening game and they're They would always want to start off their campaign with a win and get those 2 points on the board early on. Shamsu reintroduced into the attack, and on the very first delivery he's been pulled. It was a bit surprising when Junaid Shamsu, he was held back because he was the one who looked quite threatening. He was the one who picked up those 2 important wickets, and for some odd reason he was asked to just hold back and come in bowl in the latter part of the innings. But now that he's been introduced into the attack, the problem is that not many runs are there for him to be worked for. So these are the little things in the game where you really need to be a little switched on. Flicked away beautifully. There is protection. Because when you have the momentum in your favor, when you know that your bowler is picking out wickets, there's no point holding him back. You would always give him the chance to continue the flow in which he was bowling. But the captain Rizwan, he had different plans. He thought otherwise. They're being very watchful here, Adib Usmani, and straight away there's a call of two. There's a huge real estate towards the leg side, hitting it towards the longer part of the ground. Very smart. He knew that the fielder is coming from the rope. That's why he played it gently with soft hands, maneuvering it towards the leg side, getting 2 more runs and inching closer. Our Carwan CC 28 is all they need. You can now see that the shoulders are certainly dropping for Legend Warriors because they're not being able to find wickets. Yeah, that's all they need. That's it. Very sensible, very smart. Adib Usmani playing a calculated innings, knew how much runs were required when he came into bat. Well, that's what you expect from a quality cricketer. Adib Usmani is always having a very positive attitude towards the game. A very fit cricketer, very agile. That's a slash towards the point region. And now Carwan CC, they've decided, let's try to chase this down as quickly as we can and ensure we improve our net run rate as well. The idea was right, having a deep third in position, but it was quite straight. So the line had to be very precise. So nothing seems to be working at the moment for Legend Warriors. Only 23 is what they need in the next 25 deliveries, and they have 5 wickets in their hands. And also, there's quite a bit of batting left after this. Drifting down the leg side. Now this could be a run out. Oh, he's gone! What just happened there? It was Muazzam Hayat, I believe, who called for a single. But excellent stop behind the stumps and bang on target. So do we have a twist in this game? Time will tell. Yeah, look at that. Timing his dive to perfection. He had to throw onto the stumps with the gloves on. That's very difficult. And he's hit the bullseye. Muazzam Hayat, the captain, is distraught, is dejected. He's playing so well. He's ran himself out. It's 130 for 6. Awais Ali Shah didn't have the best of outings with the ball. Was asked to bowl with the new ball, but just couldn't get his lines and lengths intact. Junaid Shamsu bowling a decent last over, picking up a wicket in the form of run out. There was a bit of a mix-up between the two, Adib Usmani and Mozam Hayat. That wasn't required, really. Why would you do that? You know that your team is on the top. Why allow the opponents to get back in this contest? Adib Usmani still out there. Oh, he's bowled him! This is a massive, massive moment in the game. And Tahir Asif has produced an absolute jeffa. We thought that Carwan CC are cruising along than they were initially. But Junaid Shamsu in the last over, bowling beautifully. We saw run out and then this happened. Oh, lovely. Adib Usmani has been cleaned up, and look at the reaction of Awais Ali Shah. He knows it's a massive moment in the game. What a comeback by Legend Warriors. And now they will believe they've got a great chance to win this game from here onwards. This match has all of a sudden come back to life. It's 130 for 7. New batter walks in, Hilal Noor. You can see his body language. He is under immense pressure. That's quite understandable. He wouldn't have thought until the last 10 minutes or so that he would have to just pad up and come out to bat, where his team still needs 23 more runs. It's not going to be all that easy. Two new batters at the crease who have not faced a single delivery so far. Excellent field setup here. Having close-in fielders. Oh, lovely delivery. Squared him up. And Hilal Noor will be off the mark. I love this approach by Rizwan. He's having the fielders to come up from the 30-yard circle. You would not want them to rotate strike. Don't expect them to just straight away come in and play the big shots. You would see them try to take those singles and rotate strike. That's what they need, singles and doubles. This is where, as a captain, Rizwan needs to be switched on. Needs to put his thinking cap on. Maybe get one more fielder in the circle. At the moment, they're having a deep square leg, a deep mid wicket, long on in position, and a deep cover. Yeah, this is what I am stating. They can't allow them to take these easy singles. This is a great opportunity for Legend Warriors to clinch victory against the mighty Carwan CC. Those two wickets. First, Mozam Hayat running himself out. It was a brain fade, not required. And then on the very first delivery, Tahir Asif producing a magical delivery, bringing the ball in towards Adib Usmani. This was a big, big moment in the game. Yeah, this is not really the best of cricket we are seeing from Legend Warriors, allowing them to just rotate strike. You won't expect them to go for the big shots. Don't think so, because they know how much they need. If ever so they needed 35-40 at this stage, then it's quite understandable. But you can always afford to have one extra fielder in the circle. But they have now. They've got 5 fielders in the circle. This is good. Dot delivery. Dot from here onwards is absolute gold dust. Each and every delivery where a run is not being scored, you will see there will be a lot of chirping out there. They're already quite vocal. Legend Warriors, they were down and out. The shoulders dropped and they thought it's over for them, until Junaid Shamsu bowling that quiet over, getting his team back in the game. And then that man on your screen getting the most important wicket of this innings of Adib Usmani, the set batter, bowling his last delivery. Nicely punched, quick single coming from that circle. Yeah, it was the last delivery, so doing the right thing. What an eventful over. 17 gone, 134 for 7. This match is nicely poised now. Yes, they need only 19 runs. Yes, there are 3 overs, but the problem is they've lost 7 wickets and also 2 new batters at the crease. And it's a tough wicket to bat on. So, Legend Warriors, they just need to hang in there. Just trust themselves that they can win against Carwan CC. From this stage, dot delivery to start off the over. Excellent start. 17 deliveries remaining, 19 to win. Awais Ali Shah, he's found himself in this position quite a few times, even in the past, and he has been taking his team out of these difficult situations. That is what I have seen in the past. And yet again, he's finding himself in a situation where there is some pressure now for Carwan CC. The dew is surely arrived. The towels are out. Junaid Shamsu ensuring he keeps the ball as dry as he can. Now that the lefty and righty are out there, there are quite a few field adjustments being made out there. So they're having a deep fine leg in position alongside a deep square leg, a long on in position, a third man and a deep point in position. This is quite interesting. And they're having 5 fielders in the circle. I really love this. That's what you need. You need to be aggressive. This is high up in the air. And put down. Oh my word. What have you done? Hands on the hips. The keeper can't believe that this has been spilled. He did the hard work. He did the hard part. Pedal back and got onto the ball. Just could not hang on to it at the last split of a second. This could have been a massive moment in the game. Oh, beautifully bowled and nicely played as well by Hilal. Just reading that short delivery and letting the ball come to him, intentionally guiding it towards third man. Yeah, it just looks like we're going to go down to the last over. How many are you going to leave in the last over? These 2 deliveries are going to be so important. What is going in the mind of Awais Ali Shah? Yeah, nicely done. Very sensible Awais Ali Shah. A complete all-rounder. He's coming to bat in a situation where they don't need many runs, but I'm telling you, there is pressure. Because the next batter to follow is someone who's injured, Salman Salim. So I'm not even sure if he's going to come out to bat. And Ali Iqbal, who's not pretty much known for his batting ability. So they are just 1 wicket away, I believe, to get closer to register 2 points, and that too against Carwan CC. This will be a big win if ever so. They cross the line, swing and a miss, dot delivery. 14 runs to win. We're going down to the last 2 overs. And this is exceptional bowling as to what we have witnessed by the experienced Junaid Shamsu. He's done for the evening. 139 for 7 after 18. Well, Tahir is already produced an unplayable delivery, getting the better of Ateeb Usmani, the set batter. Can he be the hero for this evening? That's the field setup. A deep third man, a deep point, long off, long on, and a deep mid wicket. This is a big over. This could be the make or break over of Awais Ali. I think he might just now think to play a few more strokes. Coming around the wicket, dot delivery. Oh, he's getting a lot of applause from his teammates and also from the dugout. They're all standing, nobody's sitting onto their seats because they know that now they do have a great chance to clinch victory. On the other end, the positive thing is that Awais Ali is still out there and he can definitely get these 14 in the last 11. Backs away, plays it with soft hands, and a bit of a fumble, which has allowed them to come, or rather take the single easily in the end. 13 required. Awais Ali Shah, the senior statesman, has gone down to his partner Hilal Noor. Wants to have a quick chat with him. What is the conversation all about? I think he would be telling him that do not try to be a hero. Do not try to play a rash stroke. The match is in our hands. We've got 10 more deliveries to go. Leave it to me. Just ensure we keep rotating strike. Let's take this down to the last over. Because if you try to be the hero of the moment, what's going to happen is that there's not much batting left after this. So 1 wicket is what they need. Oh, very close to that middle stump, and he's been absolutely deceived. Hilal Noor by that excellent change of pace and the ball ever so slightly holding up into the surface and never really arriving to Hilal. And Awais Ali Shah at the other end, constantly in touch and in conversation with his partner. Oh, beautifully bowled. Very close. That could have been that 8 wicket down for Karwan. Comes down the track and slaps it towards the long off region. This is going towards the boundary. Oh, what a hit by Hilal Noor. He's a brave cricketer, a courageous batter. What a brilliant hit. Excellent use of the feet. Not scared to come down the track and has pumped this along the carpet for a very important 4 runs for his team, breaking the shackles. 9 still needed in the last 8 deliveries. Legend Warriors, they need to ensure they go down into the last over. 2 good deliveries is what is needed. It's not an easy wicket. It's not easy to get those boundaries, especially at this time of the evening. Oh, he's castled him. They're right back in this game. They've picked up a wicket. And he's cleaned up Hilal Noor. Not too sure if this was required. He already got a boundary. He had to just take a single, give it to Awais Ali. But he tried to be the man of the moment. Tried to hit 2 shots too many. And you can see that he is absolutely distraught. Cannot believe what has happened. What a game of cricket have we witnessed this evening, and this was certainly on the cards. 9 still required in the last 7 deliveries. It's 144 for 8. Well, it is Ali Iqbal, the number 10 batter. He's going to be facing the lights of Tahir, the last delivery of the penultimate over. What does he do? Does he try to go for a big hit? Because if he gets a boundary, he's going to get that deficit to 5 in the last. It's a big ball coming. Steaming in is Tahir. Outside edge. And very, very lucky. They're coming back for the second. Excellent running. This is brilliant calling by Ali and getting 2 important runs. We're going down into the last over. 7 is what is needed. We are in for a fascinating finish. A blockbuster. 146 for 8. Seven needed. Awais Ali Shah is on strike. That's the positive news for Karwan Cricket Club. But what a fight back here by Legend Warriors. They were down and out when Muazzam Hayat and Adib Usmani, they were batting beautifully. They needed less than run a ball. And then Tahir getting the better of Adib Usmani. And now the equation is that they need 7 in the last 6. Only 2 wickets remaining. Salman Salim surely will be asked to pad up and fight for his team. Siam, new bowler, bowling the last over. Tries to go for the big hit. They're going for the single. This is going to be close. Oh, he doesn't opt to throw onto the stumps. Gets a single. And Awais now going down to Ali and having a word with him. Yeah, not pretty much known for his batting abilities. He's a class act when it comes to bowl. Ali Iqbal, he would be under a bit of pressure here because he knows that the job is not done yet. 6 more required. 5 more deliveries to go. What a game of cricket have you witnessed here in the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Who is it going to be in the end? Who will come out strong? Hits it hard straight into the field. A fumble will allow them to take that easy single in the end. So now they need 5. What a game of cricket have you witnessed. These two champion sides fighting it, battling it out to register the first victory in the tournament. Awais Ali Shah still out there fighting, battling it out. Siam, yeah, what would be going through his mind? He wouldn't have thought in his wildest dream that he would be bowling the last over where 7 runs were required. So far he's done well. This is a big hit. It's a monstrous hit. Awais Ali Shah, you beauty. He is a champion. And this is what he is known for. He took his time, stood tall, stayed right till the end, and has dismissed this from his presence. He is a born champion of Awais Ali Shah. Such a brave cricketer. And that massive hit in the end, just sealing the deal for his team. And Carwan CC somehow in the end have clinched victory against Legend Warriors. But what a game have we witnessed. And this is what was on the card when these two teams collided. That's the batting card. Zuhaib Khan getting a good start. Hamid Khan 36 in just 18 deliveries. And then there was a starter. Then came 2 batters, Adib Usmani and Sanjay Pel. Excellent partnership between them. And then Awais Ali Shah coming in and smashing it out of the park to win the game for his team. Very impressive bowling display Mohammad Rizwan ball exceptionally well. Supan Pereira also chipping in with wicket. Hardik Pai, unlucky, didn't pick up a wicket. Tahir Asif, he was the hero. He bowled so well, and also alongside Junaid Shamsu picking up 2 wickets. So overall, a good bowling performance by Legend Warriors, but in the end, it was Carwan CC winning this game. 6 extras is what they've given. That's quite impressive. That's the match summary. What an exciting contest we had. 152 is what they've scored after deciding to bat first. Siam batting beautifully, 48 in just 27. Akshit too also playing a handy knock. Sanjay Pel, brilliant. 3 wickets to his name. Shahan also did well in reply. Carwan CC, it was a thriller, winning in the last over. And Hamid Khan playing exceptionally well. Hadib Usmani and Sanjay, excellent partnership between them. Tahir Junaid bowling beautifully, but in the end it was Carwan CC who stood tall, held their nerves, and have clinched victory by 2 wickets, registering 2 points in the points table. Right then, we're just going to dive into a short break, and once we are back, we will be all set for the post-match presentation. Stay tuned. चेक ओके आओ भाग के आओ Welcome 2025. Firstly, I would like to thank Sharjah Cricket and all its administration involved behind the scenes for such a wonderful tournament. We would also like to thank our sponsors, commercial partner Sport Ethics, broadcast partner cricketlounge.tv. It was an exhilarating contest which went down into that last over. In match number 3, Carwan CC has defeated Legend Warriors by just 2 wickets. Now, coming ahead, we would like to call upon our esteemed match referee to hand over the player of the match. And the player of the match goes to Sanjay Pel for his brilliant all-round performance. First with the ball, picking up 3 wickets and gave only 13 runs. And after that came in quite late into bat and scored 15 very important runs for his team. संजय पहल मुबारक हो, क्या ज़बरदस्त शानदार ऑलराउंड परफॉर्मेंस. सबसे पहले तो ये बताएं लक कैसा रहा आपको.
थैंक यू भैया, बढ़िया एकदम. यहाँ पे अभी मैं डी सीरीज़ खेल रहा था तो थोड़ा आइडिया था विकेट का कैसा है. बाकी जब हमारी पहले बॉलिंग आई तो थोड़ा ग्रिप कर रहा था बॉल, तो हमारे स्पिनर ने स्टार्टिंग में अच्छी बॉलिंग डाली तो बाद में मेरे लिए ज़्यादा इजी हो गया.
मैंने अपनी ज़िंदगी में यहाँ बड़ी क्रिकेट देखी है और बड़े बॉलर्स को बॉल करते हुए देखा है. 16th ओवर में आके आप इतना ज़्यादा मूवमेंट आ रहे थे बॉल में, कैसे?
हाँ, मैं मतलब मेरे को भी ये उम्मीद नहीं थी कि इतनी स्विंग होएगी उस टाइम पे, लेकिन बॉल अच्छा बना हुआ था तो उसका मेरे को फ़ायदा मिला है.
बैटिंग कितनी इंजॉय की आपने, बड़े अच्छे क्रूशल 15 रन किए आपने आज.
या जैसे स्टार्टिंग में बॉल ग्रिप कर रहा था, घूम रहा था, तो जाके जब मैं बैटिंग पे गया तो इजी आ रहा था बॉल, तो इजी था वो मेरे लिए. तो बाकी लड़कों ने सब बढ़िया एकदम.
आखिरी सवाल, ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच आप किसको डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे?
ये ऊपर वाले का.
बहुत ही बढ़िया परफॉर्मेंस संजय, ऐसे ही खेलते रहें और बेस्ट ऑफ लक आपके अगले मैचेस के लिए. That was Sanjay Pel for his brilliant all-round performance. We are done and dusted with the post-match presentation, but do join us tomorrow as we have another exciting day of cricket. Until then, it's goodbye and God bless. Right, guys? लाला वैसा मैं तो बोल रहा था जिता देते मैच. थैंक यू.